This has been a location that I've wanted to photograph for a really long time now. I kept seeing photos taken from a place in the north of Jakarta called Cilincing, but this area does have a pretty bad reputation. So yeah, I was a little bit apprehensive about coming here alone. But coincidentally, while I was in Jakarta, I saw a bunch of local photographers put up an ad saying that they're doing a photo walk through Cilincing, so I had to jump on board.
Hello.
Nice.
Here you go.
Oh, that's cool.
It's thermal It's thermal paper.
Oh, yeah. On paper.
Yeah, paper.
I will treasure this. Yes, I'll keep it. Thank you.
Anyway, after meeting everyone, we headed out to hopefully get some bangers.
Surely that wins the best photo award.
Yeah.
Surely.
And straight away, this place was looking so good. The industrial landscape with the locals hanging out just gave this really interesting contrast of scenery that made for really nice photos. The kids here were playing in front of these huge sand piles, and everyone was gathering around to get their shots. I've honestly never done a group photo walk before, so I was kind of struggling to find my groove at first. But I did manage to get this one shot, which I actually really like. Though I decided to step aside from the main group to see if I could get anything else while everyone was here. And I found these two kids who were playing in front of this couch. I wasn't super interested in taking shots of the kids at first. I was more drawn towards the couch because it just looked super out of place in this whole area. Though then the kids wandered into the frame as I was setting everything up.
I like that one. So like the kid's head is just like poking up.
Ah, it's like peeking.
Very subtle though.
Oh yeah, that's unique.
One keeper so far. One keeper. Makasih. Terima kasih. Is there a more casual way to thank people in those situations? Like what's the best way? Is makasih?
Makasih.
Makasih, yeah. I really like this shot in between here, so I'm gonna stand here and wait till I see someone come past, and then I'm gonna run in there and get a shot, because I think the framing looks really cool.
And just a minute later, I saw these two kids coming down on a bike, so I ran back into position. But some of the guys were in the shot, so yeah.
I think part of me is just trying to find like unique shots. But there's literally like 25 photographers here, so I don't think my shots are going to be unique. So I think I just need to embrace what I'm doing. I'm with all these other photographers, so even if I see someone taking the same shot, I'll just take it as well.
We then came across this area with these three kids jumping into the ocean. And this is like an iconic shot to get in Cilincing. If you search for photos here, you will find kids jumping into water. And everyone here was just loving all the attention from us photographers, so I went down to see what I could get. And all the shots here just turned out so well. The light was super bright, and there was this nice haze that was giving everything a bit of softness as well. Though this one here might be my favorite. I just love how he's framed by all that bamboo, and the light hitting him is just super nice. Though what makes this whole area super unique is that giant infrastructure that's off in the distance. And I didn't really capture many landscape shots with the kids jumping in the water and that infrastructure. And I don't really know why. I did get some landscape shots, and they're really good. Like, I love all of them, but yeah, they just don't feature those huge cranes, which I think is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, it's interesting taking photos of the kids. I don't really like taking photos of the kids, but they just seem to love the attention. If I see it by myself, I probably would have struggled a bit more, but the whole crew was there and the kids loved it. So I got some bangers. Like, it's hard not to give bangers here. Like, they're just going for a swim, just enjoying the day. But to us photographers, that was just like absolute cinema. They obviously don't care that we're taking all these photos of them, do they?
Yeah, they don't care.
They're very comfortable with it.
Comfortable with it. It's a natural, like, they're like, want the picture, want to take.
Ah, they ask for photo. Oh, okay, they like the attention.
Yeah.
Because normally I set a rule for myself where I try not to photograph children in my street photography, but they love the camera.
They love the camera.
I love the camera. Might see it. Yeah, you want to see what these guys are doing?
yet.
So this is all caught from here. They catch the fish from here.
I didn't take any photos of these guys, and I'm not really sure why I didn't. I was just standing there watching them. They gave us permission to shoot, but for whatever reason I just felt a little bit weird about it.
And how long do these fish stay here for? Do you know how long they stay out?
I want to ask.
Ah,
Biasanya berapa lama Pak dijemur? Nggak pakai nggak pakai hari gitu ya? Yang penting kering aja gitu. Nah udah. Oh iya. It's not day by day, but like if it's dry and then
yeah. Okay.
picking up there.
And this would be all fish.
Yeah, this should be all fish.
Did you get a lot of moments?
Those 3 kids were great. Did you get shots there?
Well, not really.
Not really. We're not happy.
Yeah.
I was being very indecisive here. I had my camera in my hand, but I just wasn't taking any shots. Being on this photo walk made me realize how slow I shoot, and I feel like everyone else got a couple of shots and moved on, whereas I just kept lingering behind and falling behind everyone. And by the time I got to this area, I knew so many people had come past and taken photos, and then I would show up and take even more photos. So I don't know, that just kind of made me feel a bit uncomfortable, feel a bit weird. I don't even think this is my photography social anxiety talking, because they did give us permission to shoot, so I was allowed to shoot, but for whatever reason I just kind of stood there. Though once we were out in the open again, I was back to taking some more shots.
Hello. I feel like I'm gonna fall on this.
Under this little area, there were a bunch of kids playing, and this one here was perfectly framed by the bamboo and the tarp. And just further up ahead, I found this fisherman who was also perfectly framed by all this bamboo. It's a really cool shot, but I do wish I took a few steps back. I think I'm just a bit too close here.
It's funny how the things I was reading online were like, don't come here. Absolutely do not come to Cilincing, but it's like, it's totally fine. Like, don't get me wrong, there's like no infrastructure and it's hard to get around, especially for a Western tourist like me. But like common sense, like you're totally fine. But everyone's here is super nice. Everyone loves the camera. It's a fantastic photography spot. I can't get over how many scenes there are, how many cool places there are. Like, look at this boat. It's like so colorful, just like so pretty. Anyway, let's try and get some more shots.
Do you get that?
I got something, whether it's good, we will find out.
A bit further up, we went to this really busy area where this soccer, football, whatever, match was going on, and everyone was getting so into it. But before I could photograph anything, I was busy making some friends.
Apa ya? You doing?
What am I doing?
Ya.
I photograph. Foto.
Foto.
Photographer. Oh yeah.
Mister kesini bareng sama siapa aja?
There's about 20 other photographers, like one right there, a few right behind me. We go for a photo walk through Cilincing.
Oh, oke.
Yeah, so ini.
Yang mana?
Ini up there. Do all you guys live around here?
Ya.
Yeah. How old are you guys?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ya.
Yeah.
7. Nih dia. 4, 5. Ya. Umur I 1, 6.
1-6. 3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
Ya, 3-1.
Yeah. I am old.
Mister, translate. Apakah Mister sudah berkeluarga.
I am not married, but my girlfriend lives in Jakarta.
Dia katanya udah punya pacar.
Iya.
Walaupun
Ah.
umurnya udah tua.
Enggak, waduh.
31.
Muda itu masih muda.
Muda ya? Muda.
Nih lihat nih lebih tua yang ini.
Sudah menikah.
I am making friends. Making friends. Yeah, making friends. It is okay. It is okay.
Saya mengerti.
Ronaldo.
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 Boom.
Thank you, Mister.
Thank you. Thank you, mister. Thank you, mister. How do I say nice to meet you?
Ya. Arigato gozaimasu.
How do I say nice to meet you?
Salam kenal.
Salam kenal. Yeah.
So I wanted to get some shutter drags off the match, which meant I'd be lowering my shutter speed to around 1/30th or 1/20th of a second to get some of this motion blur. Anyway, the game continued on, and I tried getting some more of the same kind of shots, but I found this cool new frame here when I positioned myself to the left of the goals. If I shot at 20mm, I could get this nice wide frame with some silhouettes, and if I timed it just right, I could get someone walking in front of the sun, which would get me this really nice flare as well. So a bit later, there were some penalty shootouts to decide the match, and I got into position to the left of the goal to get that silhouette framing again. I was pretty nervous that the ball was going to either hit me or, even worse, hit the camera and break it, but everyone on the field was standing in the perfect position, so I just had to risk it for the shot. There was all this commotion after, and I didn't even check to see if I got the shot. I just joined into the crowd to hopefully get some action shots of the people cheering, but honestly, these ones didn't turn out too great. But once it started to die down, I checked my shots, and you know when you get a photo and you're just like, hell yeah, that's it, I got it. This was one of those moments. I could not believe how lucky I was to get the ball to cover that part of the sun. It almost looks like an eclipse photo, and how everyone is framed in the photo, plus the energy of the moment, it's just a perfect shot. I love this photo so much. This one is definitely a banger.
Lagi.
Right here we got a cool shot of these three guys, and there's this boat, so I'm going to try and frame it. So it's 1, 2, then the boat up there, and then 3, and I'm going to try and get as many of those cranes in the shot as possible. I don't think I'm going to get the sun in the shot. I don't think I have a wide enough lens for that. Well, I definitely don't. So let's see what we can do.
So that uncle asking the help for the jump. He's gonna give him 5K.
Okay.
But he's not ready yet. Yeah.
So we've hit blue hour here in Cilincing. I don't know how many good shots I got, especially considering how good this location is. I just feel like there's so much going on and there's such a big event happening and everyone wants to talk to me, which is awesome, which is great. I love that. But it kind of means that like my photography suffers a little bit, but I definitely have to come back here. I don't know why people say this is such a dangerous place. Like everyone seems kind, everyone seems nice. Seems like such a good spot, but I was kind of worried about coming because people were saying stuff like that, but there's no need to be worried. It's an awesome spot. Everyone in Indonesia is so kind.
So yeah, even though I experienced only kindness when I was in Cilincing, even though the photographers told me when I said that I wanted to come back by myself, they were like, please do not come back by yourself. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous area. But I do get warned of that a lot when I'm in Indonesia. Like when I went to the fruit market, I was told, be watch out. It's very dangerous. But when I was there, everyone was super kind. They wanted to give me stuff. They wanted to give me food. Same with the fish market. Even when I was on that bridge where I took that famous photo from, I got a comment on Instagram saying, this is a very dangerous area. Watch out. But I don't know. My experience in Indonesia has been the total opposite. So maybe it's because I'm a foreigner. Maybe that's why people are kind to me. I don't know. Anyway, if I do go back, I probably won't film a video. I'll probably only take photos. So if you want to see those shots, please follow me on Instagram to see more of my work. And I'll see you in the next one.
I'm okay. I'm okay.